We are learning new details about the investigation into last month's deadly assault on the U.S. Capitol. The evidence this morning suggests there were multiple failures to prepare and failures to communicate among law enforcement, despite warnings that an attack was imminent. Yesterday, we also heard powerful testimony from some of the police commanders about what they endured on that terrible day. Nikole Killion is on Capitol Hill for us. Nikole, good morning to you.
Good morning, Tony. Most of the officials who testified yesterday have since resigned in the wake of the insurrection. They all agree this was a well-coordinated attack, but one they didn't see coming.
These criminals came prepared for war.
In the first hearing into the January 6th attack, former Capitol Police Chief Stephen Sund said he was unaware of an FBI bulletin released the day before, warning violent extremists could descend on the Capitol.
You hadn't seen it yourself?
No, ma'am.
That raw intelligence came from a Norfolk, Virginia field office. Acting D.C. Police Chief Robert Conti says it was sent by email.
I would certainly think that something as violent as an insurrection in the Capitol would warrant a phone call or something.
An FBI spokesperson said the agency passed on the intelligence within 40 minutes of receiving it and posted it on a portal available to law enforcement officers nationwide. CBS News senior national security analyst Fran Townsend says the FBI had an obligation to make sure the Capitol Police were aware of the threat.
I think there's a real question, not just of their failure to pass the report in the right way, but why didn't they have it sooner? Why wasn't that collected earlier?
Do you think it could have made a difference?
I absolutely do. The Capitol Hill Police would have had a stronger argument when they asked for the National Guard.
Sund claimed he was initially denied National Guard troops because optics were a concern. The former House Sergeant of Arms disputed that. Townsend, a former Homeland Security advisor, says more resources are needed for Capitol Police and that different agencies need to prepare together.
I do think what we've found in a post-9/11 world is exercises really matter, where you actually go through a scenario with the interagency. So I think you've got to now look at all the potential federal targets and do exercises so everyone understands what their responsibility is.
Another hearing will be held next week with Pentagon officials to dive deeper into some of those National Guard delays. And this afternoon, lawmakers will be briefed on the latest security measures by the acting chief of Capitol Police. Anthony?
All right, Nikole, thank you.